The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
This your boy Atlantic City. And we made it. We fucking I made it. I don't blame you if you bailed 3 episodes ago. But I made it. To the Interrogation of a Predator Season 5 finale. The Jeff Sokol season is over. I'm very disappointed. And I would like to apologize again to anyone who's come across this season. Anyone who's been a victim of this season of Interrogation of a Predator. Because I really, truly thought Jeff Sokol was going to deliver. But not only is the audio quality just putrid, fucking putrid. Jeff's not entertaining. The poor investigator guy, he's trying, but Jeff's not giving him much to work with. But this is it. No more Jeff after this. So let's dive into it, but before we dive into that, you can follow me on Instagram right now at LanticCityLC. You know, I'll be doing other shit on there. You know, I'll post selfies and whatnot. You know, check out my Instagram stories. Shit like that. Shit that you won't see on the channel. So, LanticCityLC on Instagram. The new season of Dear Kayla, Love, Lorne starts Monday, January 17th. The new series, ORRESTED, starts January 5th. Be on the lookout for that. Dear Bailey, Love John, the grand finale next Monday. A look at the season finale next Tuesday. But don't you worry, because a brand new season of A Look At starts Tuesday, January 11th. Now let's go ahead and dive into the footage. One last time, Interrogation of a Predator. Season 5, Jeff Sokol. Let's get it going.
No, I mean, it's personal. But what? It's just that I'm fighting with everyone. It's difficult. So, I mean, I went to the convention last month. I mean, you know, trying to, like, you know, work on my issues. And it's tough. It feels, it's probably horrible. I go through it every day, and it's tough. And, sometimes, you know, I want to do things to distract myself, and, you know, so I don't have to go through it, because, like, the OCD happens a lot when I'm by myself. It happens much less when I'm with people.
Wait a minute. I wish the fucking audio was better. I wish I had a way. You know what I should have did? I should have downloaded this footage and then, like, audio boosted it, but I didn't. And honestly, I don't think this interrogation was even worth the work. It wasn't worth the work of a season. This was a waste of a season. Again, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I subjected y'all to a terrible season of Interrogation of a Predator. But the Jim Roach season is coming February, March. Late February, early March. You know, I'll let y'all know when a date is set.
So, especially if I'm having fun, and I figured
But I paused it for a second because he said something about especially when I'm alone or something.
Every day.
And that's why I wish the audio was louder so I could hear what he's saying. Is there a way I can, like, make the audio louder through my program that I'm recording this with? I don't think so. Nope. Sorry. Audio is just shit. Again, I am so sorry to subjecting y'all to a shitty season of interrogation of a predator. That was not my intention, but it is what it is.
And it's tough. And, sometimes, you know, I want to do things to distract myself, and you know, so I don't have to go through it because, like, the OCD happens a lot when I'm by myself. It happens much less when I'm with people. So, especially if I'm having fun, and I figured if I've got tonight, we're gonna have a fun night, and you know, you have to deal with the OCD, or depression, or whatever.
Do you fixate on either, you know, porn or girls or younger girls? Is that ever the focus of your? No. You sure? You're kind of closing your eyes and shaking your head as if it is.
Yeah, it's never happened. Okay. I've never pursued a girl that age.
Is there anything on your phone that might, you know, show us any other younger females that you can communicate with, whether it's texting or calling or anything else? No.
No, I mean when you say young females, yes, I mean I talk to females. You know.
What's a young female, younger female, other than Bailey? Who's Kim D?
She's 42.
Maria Chesley?
Ex-girlfriend.
The 617 number here? Who's this?
Client.
Client? 315 I know.
Oh, he's my psychiatrist.
This motherfucker peeking over.
Oh.
My age.
A predator with a real psychiatrist? Like nobody believes for a second that not John Donnelly, goddammit. John Kennelly. Nobody believes John Kennelly had a psychiatrist. Lord knows he needed one, but I don't think he had one. But does Jeff actually have a psychiatrist? Or is he just lying off about a phone number?
917.
I have to see that. If there's no.
You said your DM wasn't set. I looked into the case. Was closed.
Oh, it's a book.
Excited for work.
Yeah.
Dad. Chris.
Yeah, it's a guy. Friend of mine.
Marty.
Ex-girlfriend.
Older.
My age.
Chanel.
Oh, that was a chick that I met in Vegas.
Oh, shit.
She's probably in her 20s.
So if you had your druthers, would you typically go for a girl that's...
Age is the primary.
No, but you tend to be attracted to maybe girls that are more like teen like or teeny boppers.
No, it's not true.
No, I'm just asking. I don't know.
It's not true though. Because like,
Maybe you're not. Maybe you are.
it's not. I mean, like I'm seeing last couple of girls that
I think it might be.
I've dated, actually the last 3 have been my age.
Were you happy with them? Or were you not satisfied because you're looking for something else like a younger type
I was happy.
girl?
I was happy.
You were happy, huh?
For whatever reason, though, it didn't work out. I mean,
There's no sexual issue with them. Everything was cool. They were attractive, whatever. To you.
correct.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What did you arrest me on? Like what?
Well, since nothing really happened, it's criminal attempt.
Right, so that's what I'm
And I think you signed the form downstairs. You should have seen the charges, but it's criminal attempt and sexual assault first degree.
Sign what form?
The yellow, we call them the UAR forms. There's 4 sheets.
Yeah, you said that earlier. That was a signing.
But they have your charges on there on the bottom. didn't see your charges?
No, I thought it was just signing. I just thought it was just signing that I gave him fingerprints.
Okay, well that's not exactly the case. You're arrested. They're felonies. It's criminal attempt to commit sexual assault first degree.
I would never agree to that.
Well, it doesn't matter if you agree. You don't have to agree. That's what we're charging you with.
Alright, but I'm saying, like, I would never sign.
You're not signing that you're guilty. You're signing that that information on the sheet is accurate.
And that you charge me. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
yeah, but it doesn't matter. If you didn't sign it, would it change anything? No. Doesn't mean like, oh, he doesn't admit to this.
Okay, so what were the charges again?
Criminal attempt to commit sexual assault first degree, because you obviously didn't actually engage in that, but we believe that was your intention. Enticing a minor and risk of injury to a minor.
All right, so it's probably already been discussed in my actual in the Jeff Sokol video with his footage. But chat, stream, comments, what do y'all think about Jeff Sokol? Like Mr. Police Officer here said,
It doesn't matter if you agree. You don't have to agree. That's what we're charging you with.
Alright, but I'm saying, like, I would never sign.
You're not signing that you're guilty. You should have seen the charges, but it doesn't matter if you agree. You don't have to minor.
I done lost the spot.
Minor. It doesn't matter. If you didn't sign it, would it change anything? No. Doesn't mean like, oh, he doesn't admit to this. It doesn't matter if they have your charges on there, on the weird funk of like denial, like, yeah, it's not what you think. I wasn't gonna do that. Like, truly look at yourself and be like.
So yeah, like, what did you think he would have did it? I think he would have did it. I do think maybe he wouldn't have done it on the very first night, but I do think it was his intentions to do it. Definitely. Dude was a creep, but for some reason, he's not as creepy as John DuPage to me. Like, if I had to pick one of them to eat a slice of pizza with, it's probably going to be Jeff Sokol. I mean, I'm going to dine and dash and make him pay the bill for the pizza, of course, but...
I fucked up bad. No, there's people that maybe get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, whatever.
No, I fucked up by coming down.
No, you fucked up by contacting a 12-year-old girl, dude. 13.
You fucked up by contacting a 13-year-old girl, dude. That is hilarious. Oh. You nailed it, motherfucker. This cop is on his game. Why haven't you been hitting us with shit like that this whole goddamn time, copper? This would have been... Oh, let's just keep going. Let's power through it, y'all.
13-year-old girl.
I never.
Coming here was just like one arm of the whole thing, one little tentacle. If you're texting a girl who's 13 about getting laid with her, getting her mother to sign a marriage certificate, and I'm being redundant, drinking alcohol that her mother has a bottle of vodka, those are the fucked up. The whole point of you communicating with the girl is fucked up. Never mind the rest of it. It's not just coming here. You know what I mean? That's just the end result, the finality part of it, I guess you'd say. But
Did somebody say finale?
Communicated with her. If I was talking to a girl that ever found out she was at my age, like less than 20 years old, I'd be like, the rest of it. It's not just coming here.
This motherfucker said finale. How appropriate.
You know what I mean? That's just the end result, the finality part of it, I guess you'd say. But the fact that you even communicated with her. If I was talking to a girl that ever found out she was at my age, like less than 20 years old, I'd be like, honey, good luck in your search and your chase, whatever. But it ain't happening with me. You know what I mean? And you're talking to a girl you know or think is 13 years old. That's a problem. But until you actually like admit that to yourself and be like, either it's the OCD that got the best of you, maybe you're depressed, maybe you just needed to hang out.
OCD. Does anybody, the chat, stream, comments, does anybody think it's Jeff Sokol's OCD? Wrong answer, bud. I don't think for a second it's got shit to do with his OCD. I'm not even sure he is OCD. Did he say he was OCD? If he did, I forgot already. But, don't even, like, what the fuck? Don't even even attempt to try to blame OCD on this motherfucker. That's fucked up.
You're lonely. There's all kinds of reasons. We all have excuses for all kinds of behavior. I can make up stuff too. Maybe some of it's true, but it doesn't excuse, again, talking to a child and trying to have sex with her.
When you say that, honestly, I don't think it's fair to say that.
You put it in your words how tonight should be looked at.
I understand that, how everybody here would think that. I understand that.
You would think it too. What do you do exactly? You're an insurance
I
company?
would think that.
You would know it. You would do a report on it and be like, this fucking guy is trying to bang this chick, like tonight.
What? No, we gotta take it back.
You know, you didn't come down 3 days, guy.
Dude, where was this? Why was this guy not acting like this before? Fuck you, cop, for not bringing this type of action before now.
And trying to have sex with her.
When you say that, honestly, I don't think it's fair to say that.
You put it in your words how tonight should be looked at by.
I understand that, how everybody here would think that. I understand that.
You would think it too. What do you do exactly? You're an insurance company?
I would think that.
You would know it. You would do a report on it and be like, this fucking guy is trying to bang this chick, like tonight. You know, you didn't come down 3 days ago when the mother was home. You didn't come down during broad daylight. You came down on Saturday night, booze, Cialis, yada, yada, yada. I didn't search your car, but, you know, there's something else in your car.
Yeah, it's looking bad for you, Jeff.
You know, a lot of guys bring condoms and different things and stuff like this. I don't know if you had those, but...
You drive 2 hours, you got Cialis, you brought the pizza. Come on, man. You were down for the deed. Stop joshing me.
Your mother can sign, so it won't be an issue.
Shout out to Joey.
Please.
If
Your
you
well-being
haven't,
in the future. Like admit it to yourself.
if you have not, oh, I was about to say subscribe to Joey's channel. I was about to say I haven't subscribed, but there's somebody just reposted this. But shout out to Joey. Subscribe to Joey's TCAP channel.
And digest it and get help for it. You know? It's sick.
I learned a lesson.
It's not just like, hey, you're on the fringe.
You did not learn a lesson.
It's a little questionable. No, this is like horrible. You know, this is like awful.
You have a view. You think it's awful. I think it's bad, but my intentions were good.
No, they
My
weren't.
intentions were never to have sex with her.
Yes, they were.
Never?
My intentions were not to have sex with her.
When?
That night.
Unless
You said it before.
Unless it was perfectly
Maybe
legal.
not tonight.
Unless it was perfectly legal.
You don't give a fuck about legalities. You wouldn't have showed up, Jeff. Shut the fuck up. Jeff, you're really... I am so glad I don't have to look at you anymore, at least for now.
Never risk that.
So regardless
Never risk that, but you risk that.
of like the fact that she's that age, if there was some weird loophole in some, you know, older law that we could get some relative to sign something and do something, okay, now it's legal. She's still fucking 13 years old, dude.
If we fell in love with each other,
Are you really at that level with this chick? This like kind of...
it's an if.
basically. You did. Come on, look at your phone. Right?
Well, yeah, it says that, but
I didn't say it.
doesn't mean we're going to just have one drink. So again, you're assuming all this stuff.
13!
You're assuming
It's
all
drinking
this stuff.
vodka. You didn't say, well, you can have a little sip, but who are you in her life anyways to even talk about that? Come on. I don't want to go round and round with you. It's getting late. It's kind of frustrating.
You've been
That's
going
all I was
around.
hoping you'd come
Sorry,
around to, like, decide that is, like, kind of, right, and maybe when you looked at what you did tonight, you'd be like, holy
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not an idiot. I
I don't think you are either.
I understand.
That's why I'm surprised that you're kind of stoic. Like, no, my intentions were pure.
Well, I'm just being honest, but listen, I understand.
I'm just being
I understand
honest.
that there's a lot of wrong. There's a lot of wrong here. I understand that.
Totally.
And
You are the adult in the equation. It's not like you're, 15 and she's 12 and like, you should know better. You're 44.
Like I said, I know this is wrong. I know that it looks awful.
Yeah.
And if I was to walk out of here right now, I've learned a nasty lesson, and that never to like even go near this again because it's not worth it, no matter what the intentions are. That's what I've learned. I mean, I'm scared shitless right now. I'm not showing it, maybe. This is my personality. A lot of people think some people think I'm cocky, some people think I'm confident, or whatever. I mean, a lot of times I'm not. That's my personality. You know I have weaknesses.
Shut the
Yes,
fuck
I'm
up,
lonely.
Jeff.
I've had trouble with, meeting people, just, so, yeah, I go online and I talk to people. It's like something to do, something, a lot of people do it. I talk to other people.
I believe that he... Where'd that ladder run off to? I believe that he does have problems meeting people because he does seem like he's quite an awkward individual. Listen, I ain't gonna candy coat it for you. He does seem like an awkward individual, but I'd say he probably has more chance of making friends than John Dupay. Sorry, John Dupay, if you're watching these.
About that.
But what?
But why they talk to him?
I'm not sorry.
I want to know what other people like. What are they?
Nobody has an issue with you're all consenting adults. If you're talking to random people, by all means, do it.
She was the only one that happened to be, yeah. But
Happened to be what?
Young.
Young? Yeah, like 13.
Yes, too young.
Not like
You shouldn't be talking to her.
17 or 16.
I get it. I shouldn't be talking to her.
You're just not digesting that whole part of it. Like, it's how wrong that is. You're just still kind of like, well, you're lonely. So, yeah, everybody's got a song and a dance and say, oh, you got OCD and I'm lonely, I'm depressed. And, okay, fine, but she's 13. You can be your, if you are, no.
It's like Jeff just doesn't get it. It's like he doesn't get that she's 13. Like, I mean, I know he knows she's 13, but and maybe it's him giving the runaround to the law or whatever, just talking in circles and shit, but he can't be this fucking stupid. He's consistently acting like it's no big deal, this fuck. This nonchalant bastard.
That's like lonely, depressed self at 44 and try to cope with that as an adult person in society, right? Medication and other avenues, and you got probably insurance and a good job, and you're going to prey on a 13-year-old girl?
I know.
You give her alcohol to fuck her? To make yourself feel better on a Saturday night? Like, seriously, that's what happened. I just about guarantee it. So, you say what you want. I don't want to argue with you. No offense. You believe what you believe, supposedly. I'm not sure if you can do. And I kind of know what I know. And that's it. But your charge, I told you about your charges. I'll show them to you downstairs. And if they didn't talk to you about bond yet, maybe they didn't. We'll talk about bond with the lieutenant. And, that's kind of it for this moment. But do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, why you didn't go harder?
Around, you know, it's a little frustrating.
Why you didn't
I
bring
think
the
you were
heat?
alcohol, the fucker. To make yourself feel better on a Saturday night? Like, seriously, that's what happened. I just about guarantee it. So, you say what you want. I don't want to argue with you. No offense. You believe what you believe, supposedly. I'm not sure if you can do. And I kind of know what I know. And that's it. But your charges, I told you about your charges. I'll show them to you downstairs. And if they didn't talk to you about bond yet, maybe they didn't. We'll talk about bond with the lieutenant, and you know, that's kind of it for this moment. But do you have any questions for me? We're just kind of going around and around, you know, it's frustrating.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's frustrating for you.
Well, it'd be less frustrating, and I feel better about you in the whole situation if you were like, oh my God, did I fuck up or what? Like, that was horrible. I probably didn't want to get laid. Sometimes, whether it's the OCD or depression or both get the best of me, I was focused on her, nobody else, whatever, I don't put words in your mouth, but like something like that. But do you see how fucked up this is, you know, Jeff? Oh my God, I do, and I gotta get help, and you're still acting like your intentions were pure and you really aren't gonna do anything so bad. That's just not true. I'd give you the benefit of the doubt if I thought there was a benefit of the there was a doubt, but there isn't. At the end of the day, nobody got hurt because we stepped in. I don't know that this has never happened before, where you were successful in your conquest or whatever you want to call it, but at least today, like, we were able to step in, you didn't get hurt, she didn't get hurt because she, you know, we were there, but if we weren't, the 12 or 13-year-old girl would probably be cocked right now, and you'd be, as an adult man, doing kind of whatever you wanted to her, with her. And her mother's not home till whatever, tomorrow or the next day.
I mean, if you see in the note, in the notes, I wasn't planning on staying over. I told her that. I told her I had to go home, stay with dog, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I wish I had more text about that stuff, but I mean, it's just not fair.
There's probably a lot of innocent texts. I'm sure there are. Like, most of us, we have like stupid, you know, just kind of random little thoughts and things. But when you're talking again with this younger girl about, you know, having sex with her, and it's just, I don't know, you try to defend what your intentions were, because I just don't think they were.
Yeah, detective.
Yeah.
Why would I tell her all the ramifications? I could go to jail, or all this stuff about being with a minor. Why would I go through all that telling her that if I didn't, like, actually care about it? I do care about it.
You care about getting caught. You don't want to get caught.
No, yeah, I know I care about it because I don't even know if I could trust her.
I had the the mic muted. Sorry about the footage going out a second ago, by the way.
Yeah.
Right, so you're warning her and not telling
But it's okay. It's the worst season, so it don't matter.
anybody.
Well, even saying that doesn't mean anything. I mean,
Well, otherwise you wouldn't say it, right?
no, but like it doesn't really. In the end, it doesn't mean anything if you don't know somebody. You know?
True. I mean, she could be blurting out everybody on Facebook, but you were telling her for self-interest to kind of protect your own ass. Because you know it's wrong, and she may or may not know it's wrong, but you're telling her it's wrong, and you can get in a lot of trouble, so you're kind of warning her, like, keep it quiet, and...
Yeah, but I also know, detective, I also know that this type of thing, if I was to go through with this, like you think I was going to do, I also know that just because she says that she's not going to tell anyone, I can't take her on her word, and that's why I wasn't going to have sex with her. I wanted to meet her, and that's it.
Alright, so no offense, I really don't, but if you drank some vodka, you limited her to her intake, or supposedly, and she got a little bit drunk, and her mother got upset tomorrow because half the bottle of vodka's gone, and she rats you out, or the mother goes to the phone and finds out that you were over, you're okay with that? That's okay? Getting a 15-year-old drunk on a Saturday night?
No.
And you know what the second allegation would be, right?
No.
The mother's gonna be like, this weird guy from Boston came down and fucked my daughter, and I want to rape kid, and I want to arrest it. And
Right, what's
my
that?
daughter's gonna say, no, we didn't have sex, and you're gonna say, no, I don't know what you're talking about. We have to do
He
this.
said this weird guy came and fucked my daughter. What the fuck? I mean, that's not funny, but the way he said that, some weirdo from wherever.
You're okay with that? That's okay?
No.
Getting a 15-year-old drunk on a Saturday night?
No.
And you know what the second allegation would be, right?
No.
The mother's gonna be like, this weird guy from Boston came down and fucked my daughter, and I want to do a rape
This weird guy from Boston came down and fucked my daughter.
kid, and I want to arrest it. And
Right, what's
my
that?
daughter's gonna say, no, we didn't have sex, and you're gonna say, no, I don't know what you're talking about. We have to do this whole thing. In reality, maybe you did have sex. And we think, I wouldn't be charging you if I didn't think that that was your intention. Just so you know.
So you can charge me based on.
You've already been charged. Yeah, those 3 charges. Criminal attempt. Because if we weren't in these positions in that house, and you actually had that girl, like that real girl, and you came down to meet her, yeah, we believe that that was your intention. Yes. Have sex with her. Not to kiss her and give her a hug, but have sex with her.
Yep.
Okay.
You wouldn't be here otherwise.
All right.
That's our intention.
I understand.
I mean, that's our position.
Chat, stream, comments. Y'all think Jeff was down there to do the deed, right? I mean, 2 hours, Cialis in his pocket. He drove 2 hours, Cialis in his pocket. He had the pizza. Now, what do you think? Do you think he would have? He said he wouldn't have done it that night. He wouldn't have had sex that first night. And despite the many lies that Jeff Sokol has told, that is one thing that he said that I feel like I believe him on. I feel like he probably wouldn't have had sex with Bailey had she not been a decoy, had she not been with Tetrad Core. I feel like Jeff probably wouldn't have had sex that first night. That's just me. What do y'all think? I think he fully intended on having sex, but I don't think he would have forced himself on her. Maybe at some point, speculation here, but maybe at some point, maybe if she wasn't, willing to move forward with what they spoke about. But I definitely don't think he would have had sex that first night that he met. When he first went to the house, I for some reason, I believe that he wouldn't have. The second meetup, maybe. But that's just me. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think he would have done it the first night he was there had there not been a decoy? Or do you think he would have waited? I personally think he would have waited, but he definitely would have done it. So yeah, almost down to it now.
So, anyways, I don't want to, again, go round and round with it.
Right, and I don't want you to think that that I'm just not taking it seriously.
I think you're taking it seriously. I just don't think you're being honest with yourself. No, you're not unique in that. A lot of people try to.
I'm admitting, yes. I mean, I agree to all that. We talked about having sex, and we talked about.
Are you a virgin? Like, why do you give a fuck if this girl's a virgin if you're not gonna have sex with her? Which, again, we've already gone round and round. Like, I know what I believe I know what your intentions were. But it's like, you can ask a 13-year-old brother. You slept with one guy more than once, a couple times. I'm surprised. Most girls at your age are virgins, so I'm impressed.
Who would do it? What? Who would do it? Okay. I mean, guess I can't say it any differently. I know I shouldn't have been talking to her, and I regret that. And
that makes me feel a little better. Initially, you're like, I shouldn't have come down here. No, you fucked up when you started talking to her.
yes,
That's wrong.
you're right. I shouldn't be
Period.
talking to her. I shouldn't.
And then it only got worse from there.
I shouldn't be tempted like that, to come down. And yes, and, you're saying that one thing leads to another, and sex can happen, but I'm being honest. And I'm being honest when I say
I'm just being honest.
I was not going to risk going to jail.
Not today, right? Supposedly, maybe not today.
I wasn't making that decision right now.
Who was it?
I wasn't going to make that decision. I was just going to meet her and see if I even liked her or if she liked me. I mean, that's really.
What if you hit it off and you have a glass of vodka or whatever, orange juice and vodka?
That's it. But
She's cute, and you're like, you have the house to yourself, and you got a Cialis burning a hole in your pocket.
I'm telling you, I went in with the mindset that it wasn't going to be sex.
Yeah, that's great.
That's the mindset.
I'm going to places.
You can say that all you want, Jeff, but truth is, you drove 2 hours out of your way. Cialis in your pocket. Like, your intentions were clear, bud. You're not my bud guy.
Going to places with a good mindset, and the shit goes upside down in a minute, right?
Yeah, because a lot of people don't care about circumstances.
I know you did, and you researched it and everything.
I care about it. I don't want to go to jail, so why risk it? Why risk my whole life?
Yeah, well then why show up?
Meet her and just see if I liked her was going to be an issue because I had no bad intentions.
This fucking guy here, man.
It's open for debate.
I know it's open for debate. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. I agree.
All right, listen. We probably beat this dead
I
horse.
know we have.
Around and around, but
listen, I understand.
I'm glad you talked to me. I appreciate it.
I understand why you think. I get it. I get why you think my intentions were different. I get
It's because you think it too.
No. I get it.
Yeah, as you should. As everybody should. Period. No big deal. I don't even know you. You're probably like a decent human being somewhere in there. And made really bad choices.
Why would I lie to you, though? Why would I lie to you?
Because you can't face the truth. That's the reality. I mean, it could be a combination of the OCD stuff.
Do you think if I walk out of here right now that I would do this again? After all of this?
Today?
No, never. Yeah, if I walked out right now.
Good time for the question. Do you think Jeff Sokol would reoffend? I don't know. There's some of them I'd say yes, 100%. Jeff Sokol, I think it's a strong possibility. Definitely a strong possibility. What do y'all think? Chat, stream, comments.
Do you think I would do this again, ever again?
Right away?
And whatever. In my life.
Probably not right away. Do I think you'd do it eventually if you didn't seek some type of help for it?
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I said, really?
I don't know one guy. I don't know. Maybe guys I know do it and I'm unaware of it, but I don't know anybody in my personal life or professional life, even in their 20s, that would talk to a 12 or 13-year-old girl about anything other than coaching soccer because their daughter plays on the team. Nothing sexual. There's no texting. There's nothing creepy.
I'm just asking you what you think of me. Like, do you think that I could control myself and not do this? And do you think I've learned a lesson?
You just told me you have OCD so bad you went to a convention. You apparently can't control yourself at certain times, right? No offense.
But OCD is underrated.
Whatever. Maybe it is. I'm not a doctor. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's other issues.
You know, they said even guys in their 20s wouldn't, and maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but this guy knew, I mean, he wasn't really a friend. He was more of an annoyance. You know, one of those type of people that just pop up at your house unannounced and you can't get them to leave. You know, people like that. Come to find out, few months later, he got in trouble. How old was he at the time? Probably 20, 22. Yeah, he had got caught with a 12-year-old. I don't think he actually did anything with her. But still, come on, man. So, everybody stopped fucking with him after that. But I just thought of that because he said people in their 20s wouldn't even talk to a 12-year-old. Well, I knew someone who would.
It's unrelated. I can control
the
myself.
medication. Well, can you control yourself with this?
Well, I can control myself, my actions. I can control my actions.
You drove down when the mother's going and you want to get her drunk.
So do you think that I would do this again? After all of this, after like all this.
Oh, I'm gonna say I hope not, because I don't want to argue with you.
You don't think I could? You insult me.
If you would do this,
You're insulting me.
if you would do this up until this is tonight. This isn't like 6 months ago, right? This is like right now, tonight. Do I think you would do it if for some reason you got out of this and there was some kind of weird, hey, Jeff, you're all set. Don't worry about court. No problem. Those charges are dropped. See you later. Do I think you would do it again? Yeah, I do. I'd probably just about bet my life and career on it, actually. Because I don't think anybody would do that. And then do I think it's the first time he did it? No, I don't. Because that's just, if it is the first time, it's almost more bizarre than if it's not. Because if it's the first time, what the fuck drove you to do that? Where I would understand it more if you said, I always kind of like the younger teenage girls, and this girl's a little younger than most, but you know what I mean? But you're actually acting like, well, no, she was pretty cool. I want to hang out. I'm like, that's just, to me, it's I can't wrap my head around that. Again, knowing girls of that age, I know what they look like and act like. Other than texting, like stuff like, hey, there's a game tomorrow, make sure everybody's there or something, that ain't happening. You know what I mean? And then asking for you're a virgin or whatever, all the other stuff we've already covered. But until you recognize that and like kind of accept it,
doesn't mean
and there's the guy that's looking at you right there in that little reflection, then you're never gonna get well either.
You can't take me at my word when I say
I don't know
that I've learned.
Oh, sure you learn. It probably sucks. Yeah, I'm sure that in that respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go near this situation.
No,
I wouldn't
I'm
want
not
to do it
taking
if you
at
can
your
control
word.
Really? You don't think I really?
No, because why would you do it if you could control it? As soon as you found out she was 12 or 13, whatever is in dispute here, you should have been like, peace, I'm out of here, good luck with the teenage boys, or whatever. Instead, you continue this whole thing for weeks
I was wrong.
and drive from a major metropolitan area where there's probably, to be crude, all kinds of women, let's just say, and you're coming down to Fairfield, Connecticut to meet this 13-year-old.
I don't need women where I am, but anyways, that's another story.
You get my point.
I know your point.
There's millions of people in the Boston area, people that are transient and regular,
If I really,
permanent
if
people.
I really wanted to pray in 13-year-old girls, why wouldn't I just do it up in Boston?
Maybe you do. I don't know.
I see.
I don't know, right? You don't know me, I don't know you. So I'm assuming that, this is the first time possibly, but do I know that? No, I don't know that.
So my question is, can you tell me what bond is?
I actually don't know, but when I walk you downstairs, I'll find out.
Okay. What's going to happen?
Well, there's going to be a bond, and either you're able to post the bond, at which point you would usually get a bondsman and get out and have a future court date. I didn't see what they gave you for a court date. If you can't post the bond, today's Saturday night, we keep you till Monday morning, and we bring you over to the court in Bridgeport. At which point you'd be arraigned, and they either continue or keep the bond at that level, or they would drop it down, or maybe in the meantime you made arrangements to post the bond. Does that make sense? So if you can't post the bond, you're going to be in our custody from today until Monday morning, and you could actually remain in custody even though you go to court that day, depending on the bond. But if the bond is doable for you, you would get out and return to court, like say in 2 weeks, to go to your first court date.
Moneybag Sokol.
That would be down here in Bridgeport, next to Fairfield. that would be like your first court date of probably several regarding this. I'm not trying to beat you up. It was a horrible decision. I hope it was the first time you ever did this.
It was the first time. Yes, it was a horrible decision.
But it's.
I guess it just.
What do y'all think?
Terrible.
First time? I don't know.
You'll get it at some point. I don't know you, but
I know.
you'll be like, holy fuck, what did I do?
You know, he was, I don't know if y'all saw the chat log video, or if you've, I mean, maybe you haven't saw the video I made about the chat log. Maybe you've seen someone else make a video about the chat log. Maybe you've actually read Jeff Sokol's chat log. But, you know, maybe he, there's two ways to look at it. Maybe he was, this wasn't his first time. Because he was so fucking paranoid in that chat. He was so paranoid in that text log. So I don't know if that stems from him doing it before and maybe almost getting caught, or if he's never done it before and that's why he's so nervous about it. What do y'all think about that? Let me know below. Comments, stream, chat.
I have already, as soon as that guy walked in, I said that in my head. But, yeah, I don't know how the bond thing works.
I'll find out what it is when I bring you downstairs and just, you know, you can make a phone call at some point and see if you could raise it. If you just want to sit quiet for tonight, we put you in a cell with a blanket. You go to bed, we give you breakfast in the morning, we keep you tomorrow Sunday, we keep you all day. Till Monday morning, we bring you to court. Make sense?
Yeah, I'm just worried about my dog at home, so figure out what to do with that. So I was planning on going home tonight.
Well, I mean, depending on what the bond is, but
If I can't, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what it is.
usually, have you ever been arrested or in any trouble?
No.
Never in your life? All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me just grab somebody and we'll go downstairs. Okay?
Use the bathroom.
You know, unless you do it, let me just.
Yeah.
Get somebody to quick figure it out.
Yeah. A little hold here.
Is it over? So that was Jeff Sokol. The season is over. I can't believe it's over. Jeff Sokol, one of the most interesting Predators from Hansen vs. Predator, ended up delivering maybe one of the most boring interrogations of all time. Unfortunately, that led to a subpar season of interrogation of a Predator. So what do y'all think about Jeff Sokol? I think everything that needs to be said about Jeff Sokol has probably already been said. He failed to take any accountability in the interrogation. He seemed to act like it was nothing wrong with it. And that really bothers me. That really irked me. And I'm sure it really pissed off the detective that was interrogating him. The interrogator, whoever he was. Shout out to the interrogator because he did make this season somewhat bearable. So shout out to him. But what are your thoughts on Jeff Sokol? Had he done it before? I'm not sure. Part of me thinks he did because he was so nervous in his chat log to Bailey. Part of me thinks he never did it before because he was so nervous in his chat log with Bailey. Would he have had sex with Bailey had it not been Chris Hansen there? He definitely wanted to, but for some reason I believe he wouldn't have done it on that first night, on their first encounter. But that's just me. What do y'all think? It's all speculation on my end, your end. It's all speculation at the end of the day. But the Jeff Sokol season is over. So I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. This your boy, Lantic City. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. At LanticCityLC. I post Instagram stories. You know, you can see my face on there. I do shit that I don't do on the channel. So, check me out there. New season of Dear Kayla, Love Lorne, Monday, January 17th. Stay tuned for that. ORRESTED starts Wednesday, January 5th. Dear Bailey, Love John, the grand finale, the mini-series event grand finale next Monday. A look at season finale next Tuesday, but don't worry. Because there's only going to be 1 week break. There's only going to be a 1 week break in between seasons because season 7 starts Tuesday, January 11th. And the season 1 finale of Crime City, the Scott Peterson case, the Lacey Peterson case, Thursday, December 30th. I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. This your boy, Lantic City. Catch you next time. Happy holidays. I'm gone. Happy holidays from Lantic City.
Deck the halls with bows of